How's it going, YouTube? With Resident Evil 9 just around the corner, I really wanted to focus these next few weeks leading up to the 27th of February, when the game comes out, for achievements that resonate around the Resident Evil series as a whole. So of course I would start with one of my favorite remakes, Resident Evil 4 Remake. More specifically, the Separate Ways DLC. And of course, the hardest achievement for this DLC is Ada the S Plus Spy, which is obtained by completing the Separate Ways DLC on Professional with an S Plus. And for an S Plus, you cannot use a New Game Plus file, so you have to do it on a New Game file. Now obviously this achievement is the rarest for a good reason. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but there is one way to make it a lot easier, which is to beat the game on Professional before going for the S Plus. For that, you can start a New Game Plus file and try to get an S. Getting an S on the Professional save will give you something called the Chicago Sweeper. And since I made a full-length video about this about a year ago, I'm gonna let past skips take this over. So for the Separate Ways DLC, to get an S Plus on Professional, you have to beat the game in under 2 hours and 30 minutes and with less than 10 saves. Comparatively speaking to the size of the original campaign, this is like a cakewalk. Now of course, you don't have the hand cannon, but you do have something else, the Chicago Sweeper. Just like in the original campaign, you can use the exclusive ticket, the DLC ticket, to upgrade the Chicago Sweeper to have unlimited ammo. Although the Sweeper doesn't have the stopping power of the hand cannon, it does have a pretty good amount of damage and throws bullets at a disgusting rate. So as long as you throw a few good upgrades into its damage, you can cruise through the campaign no problem. It's just as that handsome devil on the screen just said. All you have to do is use the exclusive ticket on the Chicago typewriter, and it pretty much trivializes the entire S Plus campaign. Now obviously this is a shorthand explanation of the process, but I'm gonna play a real YouTuber for 5 seconds and tell you the video that's linked to this short is the video that I just showed on screen. So please go check it out if you need any extra information or just want to see my experience through getting the hardest achievement. That being said, I hope you guys are just as excited for Resident Evil 9 as I am. For the next few weeks leading up to Resident Evil 9, I have full intentions of doing more hardest achievements in different Resident Evil games, and maybe even a ranking of all the Resident Evil games I've played based on which I think is the best and which I think is the worst. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.